Well, I have had a number of issues trying to get things to record, so I've had to start again for probably about the third time now. So, what I decided to do instead was just show you what has already been done, and we'll just go from there because, in all honesty, I didn't want to rebuild anything. I'd kind of got things to a way that I liked them. So, this is what we've got. So as you can see, there is now a brick wall outside Thomasland, as there is in real life if I remember correctly, because there is an archway that you enter into and you go into the magical world of Thomas the Tank Engine on the island of Sodor. So I've now put that all in place. So after that, I've kind of tried to focus on the, I think it was called Action Park area, which is the area with Shockwave, G-Force, Stormforce 10 and Maelstrom. So Maelstrom I based off a couple of pictures which you can see here, or at least that's one of the pictures, and I've tried to just get the best version of it that I can. I know the colours don't match entirely, I know the plants don't match entirely, I know that actually the pathing, or the path system is actually kind of out of scale, but I've done the best that I can. I know I'm not the best builder in the world, so I'm not too fast. I think it looks quite good. So, as you can see here, I have built this little shack, which sits outside Maelstrom. I think the actual controller sits in there, I can't remember, but I mean they could, you can see it all from here, so yeah, why not? Obviously I haven't done the inside yet, I will do it at some point, but it was just there to kind of give the overall feel of Maelstrom, which is one of the best flat roads in the UK, hands down. So yeah, I was quite happy with how it kind of turned out overall. It's starting to feel a lot better than it was before. So G-Force I haven't touched. I know the building's still wrong. I may just replace it with another G-Force. I'm not sure, I'm not too fussed. It's not going to be too hard for me to rearrange it if I do. So for now that's just kind of stayed as it is. So then we're moving on to this chicken shack, which is called Chicken Dinner, I think it is. But this was made by, I think it was called Saucy, but I'll just double check. Bear with me 2 seconds. Sorry, Chicken Diner by Saucy, as you can see on the left anyway. And I think this is the right area for it. I can't quite remember, but I know there is some sort of restaurant there, I think, because I went outside there for a vape after I went on Shockwave last time, so there's definitely something there, just can't quite remember. So obviously I've built a station for Shockwave as well now. I've realised Shockwave is now way too high up because there should be 2 stories out of there, so I might go back and adjust it at some point, but for now I'm just leaving it as it is because I just can't be bothered, if I'm honest. So yeah, it should probably be a bit shorter than that, but never mind. I also went and added in more water in this water area, well, in the water wall area of Stormforce Dam. Probably a bit too intense for what they are in real life, but you know, never mind, they are what they are. But at least now it actually feels like you'd get wet there. You don't get that soaked there in real life, but you do get a little bit wet. So as you can also see, I've done this lighthouse here as well. So this is just kind of smooth blocks. It's not entirely circular, just because I couldn't fit everything in. But again, I've probably gone way too tall. But I've got all the 4 different layers of colour that they have in real life, so maybe it is the right height, I'm not sure. But yeah, I thought that looked quite nice overall. Quite happy with it. Well, the few bits where the peats will kind of glitch through the walls and terrain, but never mind. Don't think it looks too bad. I could definitely have done that worse. Although I think you should come out lower in the lighthouse and then go up and over on the bridge, but can't quite remember. But I can always amend that later on. You can see the wall in Thomasland is in need of lighting and finishing, really. Part of the issue is that it just kind of is a wall to nowhere right now. And for what I remember, it kind of goes around the whole thing up to the lake, so I'll double check that and then I'll get that finished off. So I guess really all I can do for now is just let you have a look at the park as it is, because as I say, I don't really want to do much more work on it, because I've probably put about 2 hours into this and lost all that footage. So yeah, you can just have a look at the park as it is. So I'll see you next time and just enjoy looking at the park.